Good day, everyone. So now we are here on lesson 6, which is external environments and accountability of schools. So the objectives of this lesson was first identify the stakeholders as integral environmental resource of the wider school community. Second, discuss the sociological considerations affecting the learning environment and the wider school community in relation to the external environment and other factors. So first, let us define the external environment. Environment plays a vital role in our schools and every community. Strong partnership between schools and community creates a wider school community that provides easy access to education. The supportive environment around schools can greatly contribute to a more beneficial performance and services to its stakeholders, specifically the learners. So, diba, as we are schooling in public schools, or as what we can observe in public schools, we all know that those external environment or external stakeholders such as mga LGUs or mga other agencies or organizations is nag-help sila sa mga public schools, especially sa mga resources that need sa mga learners. Sometimes they mag-donate sila og mga chairs or boards, and also the government provides mga television or other technologies that the school or the learners can maggamit nila silang pag-eskwela. So let's proceed here on the school district. So the school district is surrounded by different agencies and stakeholders. So we have here taxpayers, demographic characteristics, unions, cultural values, regulatory agencies, legislators, information technologies, accrediting agencies, economic and market forces, educational associations, college and universities, societal conditions, parents, and political and legal patterns. So this different agencies and stakeholders serves as the external environment resources of a school. So when the school needs na ay mga kakulangan sa school, so these agencies and stakeholders ay useful siya to sustain, or they become as an external environment resources sa school. Next is we have the two perspective in environment. First, we have the resource dependence perspective, and second, we have the institutional perspective. So, in resource dependence perspective, is dependence is characterized as the extent of the need for a resource and its availability. Suppliers gain power to decide whether schools get resources they need and determine if the schools can use the resources the way they want. If organizations are unable to generate resource internally, they must enter into external exchanges which may consume vital resources and or demand changes from the organization. So sometimes there are books not that are not available, or kulang ang mga books sa mga mga public schools. That's why some public schools are naga-solicit or ato sila sa mga lain-lain organizations in order for those organizations na maka-provide ng mga books as a resources para magamit sa mga learners. So let's proceed here in administering task environment. Uncertainty and dependency threaten a constrained autonomy and drive change. Thus, organizations must cope. So there are a lot of coping strategies. First, buffering or to lessen And second is planning and forecasting, um, in order to help set goals and plan. Next is boundaries spanning. In pursuing a higher purpose or objective, boundary spanning leadership can be defined as the ability to set course, alignment, and dedication across boundaries. It could be horizontal, vertical, stakeholders, demographic, and geographics. And also, we have adjusting operations and accommodating structures. So, in inter-organizational coping strategy, so first they have um, partnerships. So they will have one organization will makipart sila sa other organizations. Next is co-optation. It is to elect individuals in that organization as a committee. So next is political lobbying. It is communicating directly or soliciting others to communicate with any official or staff in legislative or executive branch of government or in a quasi-public agency for the purpose of influencing any legislative or administrative action. Next is pooling resources. So here, it is to combine more than a person's supply of something, like having, for example, money. So they can gather resources to sustain or meet the needs. So kibale mag-share sila sa ilahang mga resources. So one of the example is money. So next is we have the environment structure fit. So the change the structure to fit the environment. So we have here, if the environment is stable, a mechanistic structure is an effective accommodations. Next, if the environment is unstable, then an organic structure is better fit. If the environment is stable and organizational structure is organic, a dysfunctional flexibility emerges. If the environment is unstable and the structure is mechanistic, a dysfunctional rigidity is produced. So to sum up, this environment structure fit or strategic fit is a degree to which an organization can match its internal resources and capabilities with the opportunities na naa sa mga external environment. So this external fit, and it can be relates to the activities, capabilities, and strategies that the organization develops to respond the external environment, that is to the customers, competitors, and other external function. So here, let us proceed to the institutional perspective. So it will be discussed by Mr. Casas. So that ends my report about the external environment.